a little bit hungover. Had a late night in the city last night, and today is actually Orthodox Easter. I am half Greek, my dad is Orthodox, and a lot of my cousins are, so today I'm actually on my way over to my aunt's house to have Greek Easter. So Christos Anesti to any of you guys out there who celebrate. I'm feeling good because I'm talking about EDC today. Guys, we are actually about 2.5 weeks out from the festival, which is crazy. It's kind of starting to hit me, but it hasn't really yet. So I have so much EDC content on my channel, whether you guys are just tuning in for the first time on this video or you've been a subscriber for a while. EDC is a huge portion of my channel. I started this to give people basically tips and information on festivals, and this will be my 5th year attending EDC. I have an entire playlist linked down below if you guys want to check it out. Go binge watch it, get prepared for the festival. I just feel like this is going to be the biggest one yet. I'm so excited. I have a meetup this year. It's going to be Saturday inside the festival. Time and location to come, so you guys can follow me on social media if you want to stay up to date with where I'm going to be at in the festival. But all of this is to say that I have a lot of EDC content on my channel, and you guys always send me requests and comments with things that you want to see, and you know, I want to make new videos around this topic, but I don't want to sort of repeat myself over and over. And one suggestion that comes in over and over is like how to prepare for EDC. This is a loaded question because it's sort of like, can you really prepare, especially if it's your first time? It sort of like won't hit you until you're there, but I do have some advice for you guys, so definitely stick around to the end because I'm going to talk about physically what you can do and then mentally, and I have some really good pointers. So definitely stick around till the end of the video when I get to that part. It gets a little deep. I'm gonna get a little deep with you guys, but we're gonna get really into this topic today. Okay, I rambled on for too long. Let's talk physically. This is what I'm personally doing in the next 2.5 weeks and what I've done in the past. A lot of people use EDC as like their target for either weight loss or a fitness goal or a health goal for themselves. And then you also see a lot of comments from people on social media who are like panicking and they're like, oh my God, I'm not gonna be able to be like in shape for EDC, like I waited too long to prepare, and it is what it is. My theme this year is EDC is getting whatever body I give it. In the years prior, I definitely have like trained for EDC. Last year for sure was like the most fit I've ever felt. I had done the Whole30 diet and I just felt like really good. And this year I've been a little bit more lax. I've kind of just been like eating clean, doing what feels right for my body, exercising, and I just haven't been stressing about it. So this year I'm sort of like, come as you are. That's how I feel about it. But just some pointers: don't crash diet, don't starve yourself in the next 2 weeks. Like definitely take care of yourself. Anything you do in the next 2 weeks is not gonna stick around long term, especially if you're trying to like crash diet. So don't do anything unhealthy. What you can do is eat really clean. So I eat like a ton of protein and vegetables right now, a lot of healthy fats. I'm personally sort of cutting out any like processed foods, sugars. I'm trying to watch my alcohol intake right now, and especially like with the sugar, that's a big one for me. Like I'm really trying to avoid anything like really sugary. I might have like a piece of dark chocolate every day, but that's about it. Just some meal ideas, you guys. I do a ton of like egg white omelets with a bunch of veggies and like turkey sausage or turkey bacon in the morning. I have an avocado every single day. I'll usually have half at breakfast and half at dinner. I do turkey burgers, chicken stir fry, a lot of Mediterranean food. I've been making like chicken kebabs with veggies, and I made some like couscous and Greek salad. For snacks, I'm really big on apples with almond butter, nuts, a ton of water, guys. Really start amping up your water. That's a big one. Like a lot of the time you're more thirsty than you are hungry, so start upping your water game. I personally, training wise, I do HIIT workouts 3 times a week. Like I said, in the past I had upped that, but right now that's what I'm sticking with. And then I might mix in some cardio on my off days, but I'm not doing any sort of crazy exercising. The diet really is the portion that you need to work on. Another thing physically, make sure you guys have your right shoes that you're gonna wear. So if you bought any new shoes, if you haven't already broken them in, break them in. Do not wear shoes for the first time on the festival. You're gonna get blisters, your feet are gonna hurt. Make sure you guys get some insoles, especially if you're wearing like platform boots or Doc Martens or anything like that. Get some padding in your shoes so that your feet are all right for the festival. If you want, I do like regular stretching. If you guys are into yoga, I suggest that. Like definitely start getting your body in a good place. If you want to go get a massage before the festival, I suggest it. I have one booked a week after the festival when I come home. highly, highly recommend, because your body is gonna be going through it. Get a ton of rest. That is a huge thing. You're gonna be in Vegas. You're not gonna sleep that much that weekend. That is the reality of it. So right now, start going to sleep a little bit earlier. Take some vitamins. Guys, another thing you can do physically to prepare, bring healthy snacks with you. So pack it in your suitcase. I always bring some granola bars. I like the RX bars. I like Lara bar. Bring trail mix with me. Like anything healthy-wise, Pedialyte packets. Like you can definitely pack those with you so that you don't get too far off of your diet, because you are going on a vacation, and a lot of people sort of like throw their diet out the window. But yeah, my group also orders groceries to our hotel the first day. So we've done this 2 years in a row. My friend Brady, this was his genius idea. I think it's through Instacart or something like that. But yeah, we place a huge grocery order and then we have it delivered around check-in time. So we get tons of Pedialyte, which is great because that sort of like restores your electrolytes and hydrates you after the festival. We usually send ourselves like any snacks that we want, yogurt, any mixers, like drinks, things like that. We usually order a huge thing of water here. So I recommend ordering some groceries to get delivered to your hotel room, because that's definitely a good option. And then last up, this is sort of just like what I like to do to prepare. So I'm gonna go get a pedicure. I always want to have like my nails done right when I go to Vegas, and I'm gonna go get a spray tan. This is like my winter color. I'm feeling pretty light for my skin tone right now. I haven't seen the sun in years is what it feels like. So I'm gonna go get a spray tan, I think like 2 or 3 days before the festival. And you know, whatever you wanna go do to make you feel good, make you feel pretty, whatever it is that you wanna do to feel physically prepared. So guys, if you want to go to the barber, get a nice fresh cut, get it, you know, nice and clean, shave, whatever it is that you wanna do, you know, do those last few things in the last couple of days here so that you can feel prepared. Now we're on to the mental portion of this video, which is my favorite. So it's kind of hard to tell you, like, I can tell you what to expect, but I can't give you that feeling of when you are walking into the festival for the first day. So yeah, it's almost impossible to like wrap your head around it just from watching a video and from watching clips and people's vlogs, but here we go. This is my shot at it. Okay, so number one, obviously mentally prepare for the weather. So start checking out how hot it's gonna be, what the weather's gonna be like. It's usually around like 100 degrees or so, like high 90s during the day, and at night, I think it was still in the 70s at the festival. I see all these comments of people being like, oh, is it really cold at night? Do I need to bring a jacket? Like, do I need to bring leggings? Like, whatever. I was in my like bodysuit or my booty shorts and my tops the whole weekend. I didn't wear a jacket one night and I was perfectly comfortable. So it just depends. I mean, there are lockers there if you guys want to bring a really, really light jacket, but I don't think you need it at all. So mentally start preparing for the crowds in Vegas. And this is not just in the festival, this is in Vegas, period. Like the pool party lines, for restaurants, book reservations. It's just gonna be crazy sort of everywhere you go. And again, like traffic getting to the festival, if you're taking Uber, Lyfts, or a shuttle, just start preparing so that you guys know you should be leaving early for things. For nightclubs, get there early, get on guest lists if you can. All of that will definitely help you to navigate around the amount of crowding that's gonna be there. Okay, another thing you should do, which I just started, start preparing a checklist, a packing list. Whatever you guys think that you need to bring, I always have a checklist on my phone. You know, obviously do not forget your wristband, your ID, or your passport, cash and credit cards. Like those you should just have at the top of your list. Chargers and things like that you can buy if you forget them. Any medication you have, make sure it's on your list. One thing you can expect, like start mentally preparing for, is that there's gonna be so much activity at this festival. There's so much going on. It is like system overload. We're gonna have all the stages, you're gonna have the art cars, there are some like sponsored areas, there's VIP, there's rides, there's foods, there's drinks, there's performers. Like there's so much going on. I highly, highly suggest getting there very early the first day, doing a lap of the whole thing. I've said this so many times on my channel, but there's so many secret hidden things that you may not even discover because, you know, you're gonna be so busy the whole weekend. But embrace it all, do a lap, go explore at least one set at every stage. I tell this to myself every year. I saw somebody saying like, I'm a huge trance fan. Is it bad if I just post up at Quantum Valley the entire weekend? No, you do you. Of course it's not bad to post up there, but I highly recommend checking out acts at other stages. Like Eric Prydz is gonna be playing at Circuit Grounds, I think. Armin van Buuren is on Kinetic Field. So there are trance acts playing at other stages. So for him, I would suggest going and exploring. Two last things here, you guys. These are the most important. Go into this weekend completely open. Leave your baggage at home. I can't stress this enough. Whatever you've got going on in your life, relationship-wise, work-wise, whatever it is, leave it at home. Do not bring it with you this weekend. I can't even tell you like how many deep conversations I've had and just like realizations when I've been at this festival. I'll think about my job. Like it's just like a lot of different things, and I always come out of the festival having some sort of like realization or just feeling more like enlightened about myself and who I am and where I am in life. So I think you will learn a lot about yourself this weekend. So go into it open and leave your baggage at home. You always will come away feeling like a weight has been lifted after EDC. At least that's how I've always felt. Another thing, if you guys are having any issues with your group right now, because I see this time and time again every year, people are in relationships and they break up and they bought tickets together, or they were in a friend group and they're all going to EDC, or people are backing out last minute here and screwing you with hotel rooms or Airbnbs or camping. Just go with the flow. Like, do not let it ruin your trip. I still recommend going. You can find people on Reddit, on Facebook. I know if it's like a money issue, but see if you can find anybody else that's going and meet some new friends for the weekend. Like I wouldn't let it deter you from still going to EDC. You can always walk around solo. So if you're not fucking with your group that weekend, if they're drama, if they don't want to go to the same set as you, it's okay to separate and go walk around by yourself. You will have a better time, I promise. You'll meet other people. You don't need that kind of negativity in your life. So I'm giving you permission right now to say, fuck that, and don't deal with it. You gotta do what's best for you. You're paying all this money, you're traveling all the way out here, so you gotta do what's best for you. Oh, I see so many stories of like heartbreak and people who just got out of relationships and they bought tickets as a couple, but use like EDC as like an excuse to like heal yourself, embrace the change. Time heals everything. Just let EDC be like this thing that gets you over it. I know this video is very long, but I hope you guys really learned something. I hope this does help you prepare for EDC coming up soon. This is a little taste of EDC. You guys can leave me any comments or questions or concerns down below in the comments. I will definitely be hitting you guys back. Feel free to leave me any questions you guys still have. Like I said, you guys can check out my podcast, Rave Culture. Episode 2 is all about my favorite EDC memories from the last 4 years, so I think you guys will really like that. It's available now on like SoundCloud, Google, and Apple Podcast, Anchor app, Breaker, like a couple different places. But yeah, you can click the link down below. Thank you guys so much for spreading the word, for giving me such a positive reaction to it. I'm thrilled to be working on it, seriously. And okay, so last couple of things here. So would you guys want me to do an EDC AMA, which is an Ask Me Anything? I was thinking about doing a YouTube live where you guys could just like shoot me questions in real time and I can just sort of like knock these out. It would probably obviously be within the next week or two, but if you guys are down for that, please leave me a comment below, and that would sort of be like an opportunity to do like one last Q&A right before the festival. And like I said, there will be a meetup inside on Saturday. It's probably going to be around like 8 p.m.-ish. I'm just waiting till the set times come out. If you guys are wondering, the set times, I think they came out the Friday before the festival last year. Download the Insomniac app because that will update automatically and all the set times will go up. The map will go out. They still have to release the art car sets, like who's gonna be playing those, so that's exciting. Look forward to that. Again, you guys can follow me on social media. I'll put my information up here, and thank you guys so much for sticking through this whole video. I appreciate it. I see you guys sticking till the end. You guys are the best. Anyway, I'll see you in my next one. Bye, you guys.